Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Clara. If you're not new here, thanks so much for coming back. It is bright and early on a Saturday. Actually, it's not that early anymore. I went on a nice golf cart ride to get some more coffee beans because I went to make myself coffee this morning and I was completely out of beans. Every last drop. Usually I have some like backup random bag in the drawer. There was nothing. So I got my favorite beans from Sightsee. If you ever come to Charleston or if you live here, these are the best beans to use like in an at-home espresso machine. They never disappoint. And because I couldn't just leave with the beans, I got my iced Americano there, but I'm sure I'll make another one at some point today because today is a Saturday and this is one of the first weekends I've been home all summer and I'm just itching to do some home projects. I'm itching to like deep clean, reorganize. I want to do some like Goodwill runs. I just want the house to feel light. Like right now the house feels very heavy and full. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm just so excited. I have some like random like later list type projects. I did this series a while ago on TikTok that I called the later list, which was all the things that I was saying that I would do later and just keep putting off, like house stuff. You may have noticed out by my golf cart parking, there's this thing that covers my AC unit, like a built out wooden structure that I had to get doors installed on because I'm kind of an idiot and I didn't tell them that I would need to like access the AC unit. So anyways, I had to get these doors built after the fact and they're not painted correctly. Like it was new wood and the thing was already painted. So I've been meaning to paint that. I've also been meaning to upholster the bench for my banquette. That's not gonna happen until probably next vlog because I ordered all the materials and I don't think those come until Tuesday. So that is truly a later list thing. That will get done hopefully later next week, but stay tuned for that. There's just so many little house projects that between my summer travels I haven't been prioritizing, obviously, and this is my weekend to do so. I have some feelers out, I'm not gonna lie. I texted some friends and asked if they were free tonight. I would love to like go get a glass of wine, go do something kind of like cutesy, be on a patio this weekend, but I also have a lot of home stuff to do. So welcome back to another home vlog. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't and follow me on TikTok and Instagram to see other parts of my life over there. But I'm glad you're here and I'm excited to spend the weekend together. My first order of business today is sorting through my PR cabinet, which has an array of things in it, and I try and only hold on to and actually store things in my house. Like I have a pretty quick churn and burn if I don't think that I'm actually going to use something. I'm pretty good at finding a home pretty immediately, but these are all the things that I told myself I was going to use, and I like simply cannot use all of these things before they expire, or like they could just be going to better use. So I try and periodically sort through and just make sure that I'm still looking forward to and planning on using everything. Otherwise, I donate it to my friend who's a nurse and it goes to the unit that she works on, either as like a pick-me-up or like little gifts and goodie bags for the kids themselves or for the nurses. Like a lot of sunscreens obviously have expiration, so I try not to hold on to anything that's like close to expiring, especially if I don't need it. SPFs and like serums and stuff. This expires in January. Just make sure that goes somewhere that's gonna get used. Which color do I want to keep? Ooh, see, that's a hard one. I'm gonna keep the purple. I bet a lot of you thought I was gonna keep the neutral. I'm gonna keep the purple. I also try really hard not to like actually open things because once it's open then it can't be donated anywhere. I feel like I would use that blood. I really want to sit down in the coming weeks when I have even more free time and I want to a T follow a Makeup by Kellyanne tutorial and learn how to do like a few solid makeup looks so that I need to do that on a day where it's extremely low stakes, because I always think of experimenting with my makeup like right before a wedding or something, you know, an event of some sorts. I'm like, oh, I should do something new with my makeup. No, that's actually when I should keep my makeup the exact same. I need to be experimenting with my makeup on days like today where it doesn't really matter if I look crazy at the end. So next week, maybe if there's time, I'm gonna sit down and follow a makeup tutorial. So I'm gonna save like quite a few different shades of blushes and stuff that I wouldn't usually gravitate towards, just in case the makeup tutorials call for it. I wish I knew what this smelled like. That's nice. Having some friends over tonight after all, so I'm just trying to do like a quick, not so deep clean, you know, but less signs of life. I lost my phone in the cleaning process, so I have no idea what time it is, but I would imagine they're about to be here. I feel like it's almost 7:30. I have the front door unlocked, so they can just come in whenever. We're just gonna grill and hang out outside as long as we can bear it. Bear the mosquitoes, bear the heat. But there's steak, chicken, zucchini, some potatoes. I'm so excited. I love grilled food, and I feel like I haven't been grilling enough and taking advantage of the backyard. I'll have to give you a backyard tour tomorrow. I don't think I have time, but I need to be taking taking advantage of the backyard and like these well, we're not even in shoulder season. It's still fully summer in Charleston, but I feel like September for sure, I need to have a big backyard month. I lost my phone at some point in my cleaning, so hopefully I can just find my friends back to it, but I feel like they should be here any minute. I didn't have time to get ready today, but that's okay, because we're gonna sit outside, maybe turn on the fire pit. Just got a fresh tank of propane, so we're grilling. Fire pit, spending as much time outdoors as we can manage before the mosquitoes get to us. When I was in Napa for my birthday, I joined the Shandong wine club solely so that we could get a reservation. That was the only way we could get in anywhere. But that also means that they mailed me 4 bottles of this really good spritz. So I have some of that in the fridge. And if all goes according to plan, I'm gonna be tucked in bed with my Kindle and a little bit of a spritz buzz by 11 p.m., which is my ideal Saturday night.
We talked about this today.
Every week I clean my place and the time it takes to wash and dry my sheets, and it is time to begin. Well, I need to get ready first, but then it's time to begin. I'm gonna film my Sunday reset, and then I really want to get some flowers today for the house because I haven't done a true floral refresh in a while, and I'm home for another week, so I can enjoy every last minute of these flowers. So maybe I'll go to Trader Joe's. I would love to go to the wholesale florist, but I don't think they're open on Sundays. Maybe I'll postpone that project until Monday, but I just love having fresh flowers, especially in a freshly cleaned house. Because I had friends over last night and I did kind of a surface level clean and tidied up. Today I can focus on the baseboards, the floors, in the same time frame. I'm not gonna be cleaning all day, but I can actually get kind of deep clean with it. I'm gonna clean the shower and then I'm gonna probably shower afterwards. My hair is so gross and so oily. Actually, I should be oiling my hair. I think, well, don't quote me on this, it'll just depend on my discipline with it, but I think I'm gonna start a version of the Abby Young process, basically just the cadence of normal shampoo, bonding shampoo, clarifying shampoo. It's clarifying, bonding, normal. It's you use a bunch of different products in a certain sequence, and it's supposed to really help with your hair, because I just feel the older I get, the more my hair is just looking bleh. And I know one thing that she recommends is doing a pre-wash oil, and I happen to have this. I have so many products at my disposal. Why am I not doing some crazy routine like this? So I'm gonna oil my hair and put it in a bun while I clean, and then when I'm done cleaning and my shower's all clean and I'm all sweaty and I want to shower anyways, then I will shower. Do I even need to oil my hair? This is a whole oil. Is anything coming out? There is no going back now. I'm definitely gonna have to wash my hair later. Because it's super fun to cross things off, I made myself an actual list today. So I'm gonna wash the sheets, deep clean the shower, spot clean my upholstery with my little steam cleaner thingy. I'm gonna dust, because this place is just, I need to dust every single day, but I don't. Dust baseboards, mop the floors. I need to clean the gym because I really don't go out into the shed and truly clean out there as often as I should. So I'm gonna clean the gym. I have to restock the drink fridge, wash the little washcloth towel stuff out there. So there's decent amount to do out in the shed gym. And then I have to vacuum the couch, under the cushions. I noticed the other day that it's really bad, and I just need to do that. And that's not obviously going to take more than 60 seconds, but I put it on the list so that I don't forget to do it. And then these are all the videos that I want to film today, in case you're interested in that side of things with TikTok and Reels and stuff. Sunday Reset vlog, Sunday Reset Reel, which is just a different way that I edit down the same footage. I'm filming for the same thing, obviously. It's just different clips that I try and get when I'm doing my reset. I want to do a backyard tour while it's all nice and tidy out there. Honestly, I should probably add pressure washing the cushions to this list, but it might be too hot to do all of that today. But I want to do a backyard tour while the grass is freshly cut, because that's the one thing that I always forget to do, is film the tour then, and it grows so quickly. So today would be the perfect day to do that. I want to do a video walking around my house and just showing all of the little tchotchkes and souvenirs that actually have double meaning to me. They're cool home decor pieces, but a lot of the stuff that's around my house decorating my house is souvenirs. So I think it would be fun to do a video like that. And then I might pop over to Costco and do some grocery shopping, so I could also film a haul of my favorites or a shop with me there, because I do have some particular things that I love to grab at Costco that, especially as someone without kids and a huge household, I think it's interesting to see how people justify a Costco membership when you don't necessarily need the bulk quantity. already. So this is kind of my game plan for the day, and I should do less talking and more cleaning. It's about 3 hours later and I've made great progress. The only things left on my list are to spot clean the upholstery and to clean the gym. But otherwise, like, the house is looking great. It's smelling great. The only thing that would make it better would be opening a window, but it's just so humid and sweaty. Like, I'm sweating. If you've ever looked at these videos and you're like, how is she not breaking a sweat? She is very much so breaking a sweat. Pants and long sleeves was not a good idea. I don't know why I put this on today, but I'm taking a break for lunch. I got a salad. Well, actually, no. I got a bowl from one of my favorite, like, to-go lunch spots called the Baja Bowl. So there's, like, some ground turkey and, like, cilantro and rice guacamole. I'm excited. Then I think I'm gonna go to Costco maybe afterwards. I'm gonna try and do some editing while I eat this lunch and maybe get through, like, 50% of the Sunday Reset vlog. Then I might venture out to Costco and I'll just keep crossing off stuff from my list. If you've ever wondered, I usually have about an hour of footage to sort through and just like chop out the good parts. So this will take me probably like 2 hours. I think I'm actually gonna run to Costco now and I'll postpone this. Well, mainly came for eggs, but they're out of the eggs that I get. Costco haul, nothing. Waste of time. That's what I get for trying to save money on eggs. So I'm going to cross the Costco haul and favorites video off of my TikTok ideas list because clearly that's not happening. So I'm gonna go edit the cleaning videos. I'll do the backyard tour if it doesn't start raining. It's kind of looking a little bit rainy out there. And then I'm gonna clean the gym. I got the reel up, I got the TikTok up. I'm gonna clean the shed if this rain holds off. There's been some crazy thunder. I feel like it rains once a day. I'm gonna try and go to the grocery store tonight, even though I failed at Costco. I feel like I'm just having the first proper Clara Sunday in such a long time, and I'm loving it. I'm missing quite a few cookbooks. I think I moved them into the attic when I put my Christmas village up here. And yes, it's August, but yes, I still think they're in the attic. I don't think that I got everything. Like when I was setting all of my regular decor back up, I think I left some up there because I'm definitely missing a few. But let's see, which one do I want to use this week? Maybe I'll use Dinner Tonight. I love all of Alex Snodgrass's cookbooks, and she actually has another one coming out this month that I already pre-ordered. I'm so excited to get it. I think it's actually arriving while I'm on vacation, which is such a tease. But there's some really easy, really good, really flavorful recipes that taste better than anything you'll get at a restaurant. This cookbook author is single-handedly the reason that I got into cooking to the degree that I am in my adult life. So maybe I'll pick some recipes out of this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to this book this week. Page 116 is a favorite of mine. Slow cooker or pressure cooker beer braised chicken tacos. I really like anything beer braised, beer bread. If you had the Pampered Chef beer bread growing up, you know the vibe. I actually miss that. I need to find a recipe for that. It was so good. I feel like that just unlocked a childhood memory. But anyways, I have all my toppings prepped. Decided to go for the pressure cooker version. I honestly just prefer a pressure cooker if I can choose between the two. Less prepped, just like faster. I don't have like meat sitting out and I'm not starting to get like weird and overthink the temperature and everything. So this is dinner tonight, and then there will be leftovers for lunch tomorrow. And I still haven't made like a true menu. I just went out and got the ingredients for this dinner. So I'll probably do a grocery delivery and figure out like a true weekly menu after I eat. But this is the pressure cooker that I have and I swear by and I love so much. Mainly because it's like aesthetic, and if you have to keep it out on your counter like 24/7, it looks really nice. You can get it in this black color, or there's like a terracotta color. I think there's blue and then kind of like a tan maybe. I have the black obviously. I really like it because it's a pressure cooker. It's a slow cooker. It's something else. I don't know what the other setting is actually, but I also use it for rice, so it gets a lot of use. Money well spent. It's lasted me like 2 years so far, no issues. I did have an issue. I actually packed this pressure cooker with me on my birthday trip to make these exact tacos in the Airbnb, and I left the like inside pot thing at the Airbnb because I totally forgot to check if it was put back into the pressure cooker when I was packing everything up. Anyways, I did actually have to reach out to customer service about that, and they sent me an extra, or they sent me like a replacement. They said it was a one-time replacement, but I still like when I have customer service interactions with brands and they're good. I feel like it's worth mentioning because good customer service can kind of like make or break a product, and I really like Our Place. That's the brand. Groceries are ordered. Menu is made. I'm gonna be having chicken piccata meatballs, some shredded beef bowls, and some Mediterranean salmon burgers all throughout the week next week. So I got all the stuff that I need for that delivered at 6 p.m. tomorrow, which is fine because I don't really need any ingredients until dinner tomorrow anyways. And now I'm just trying to get a grasp on my week and like go through my inbox, catch up on stuff, know what I'm waking up to tomorrow morning. So I'm filling out my planner. really like having a physical planner again. I really, really like it. I love crossing stuff off. So I'm filling this out, kind of brainstorming. I feel like I do my best thinking at night. I'm very creative at night, but I want to go to bed. I want to read my Kindle. I want to go to bed. I need to take a shower. I still have not showered all this oil out of my hair, and quite frankly, my hair drank the oil up, so that tells you how dry it was. It doesn't even feel like I put oil in it, but I still need to put my sheets on my bed since I washed every single layer. I've been like babysitting it and redoing the dryer, you know, something isn't dry all the way, so I still need to put the sheets back on the bed. I need to shower, blow dry my hair. I want to do like some sort of sock curls so that the blow drying isn't for nothing. So I have stuff to do tonight, but I'm also very creative at night. Randomly, like in bed, I'll just be jotting stuff down in my notes app. So I'm trying to just brainstorm like content I want to film this week, what I want to post. This is my last week at home before like another couple weeks of travel that I'm very excited for, but I love like home content. I feel like I love home content just as much as people love watching home content, but I also love to travel. So it's kind of like a catch-22. So when I'm home, I have so many like home specific videos that I want to film, and I love being creative with travel content too, but it's not like I can film a lunch recipe in Spain. I mean, I guess I could, but I try and maximize like my home content in between all of my trips. So my ideas for this week, if you're curious, I want to do the backyard tour still. I want to do some cooking videos since I have these fun recipes on the menu for this week. I want to do some like cooking vlogs and stuff. I've been doing these what I wore today or like outfits I wore today videos that I actually like just on a personal level because it challenges me to wear things in my closet and actually put together in a like accessorized clothing instead of doing what I did today and just staying in this all day. So I really like filming those videos just to force myself out of my like outfit and athleisure rut some days. I have so many random things on my to-do list that I need to just convince myself to do, which I will do by starting my later list series back up again. I need to paint that AC cover that I mentioned that I didn't get around to this weekend. I need to do the upholstery cleaning that I didn't do today. I want to get some flowers, want to do that souvenir tour of my house. Like I have all these ideas. It's just a matter of like maximizing when like the light is really good in one room that I want to film like the souvenir tour in. So it helps for me to write things like this down because then if I wake up and my mind is kind of blank and I'm just like don't know what to post, I like to brainstorm in the moments of creativity so that when I wake up and there's just two brain cells playing like ping pong with themselves, fully functioning brain. Clara wrote down some ideas for moments like those. In the interest of time, aka I just want to get in bed and read my Kindle, I'm gonna let my hair air dry because I'll probably be up for like 2 hours anyways because I have a new book to start and I have a feeling that once I start it, it's like part of a series. I'm just gonna probably finish it all in one night. And that means my hair will be dry, hopefully, before I go to bed. But I used a new shampoo and conditioner and I feel like I noticeably notice a difference. Maybe it's also the oil, I don't know. This is not a controlled experiment, so who knows what it is, but I'm on a journey to getting healthier, fuller hair. I mean, I've always been on this journey, but now I'm messing with like this shampoo and conditioner and like the routine of it all. If you have tips and we have similar hair types, let me know what works for you. I'm open to anything. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future ones, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you want to see my life over there. But with that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm off to bed with my Kindle and I will hopefully see you in the next one.